I had to slow play it in my head. Say it right, bastard. In August 2024, Robert Shiller emphasized how investor behavior mirrors past bubbles currently. This man has studied them, investor behavior specifically. Dismissal of traditional metrics, blind faith in new paradigms, belief that historic patterns no longer apply. And I want to be clear. That is absolutely what the psychology of social media is changing in us.
Okay.
The psychology of social media, these gurus, these masterminds, people are so like, Chris, why do you waste your time criticizing them? This is why. Is that dismissal of traditional metrics because you blindly believe somebody's narrative in front of you. Blind faith in paradigms which are not real based on 14 years of a very synthetic, artificially created economy. And the creators who came out of it, who act as entrepreneurs, who were really something else. And of course, belief that history patterns no longer apply to you because everything is different this time. Just like it was in the internet age. Now we're in the AI age. This man studies this. Those three things are being weaponized against us daily to get us to buy products on social media. Gamifying life.
Mm-hmm.
And we have now entered this high trajectory cadence towards what could be a behavioral paradigm shift, making a bubble far worse than it had ever been before.
Yeah, you can't deny any of this. People get addicted to coming home to Amazon boxes. They want to come home to a present.
I know you're baiting me to talk about my wife's compulsion to buy stuff. I'm not doing that.
No,
I'm
that's
doing
not.
it,
I
bro.
did not.
See, honey, I love you.
Your
I love
wife,
you, baby.
Your wife isn't the only one. My wife too, man. Yeah. What do you mean, bro? Everybody.
I feel like you're the one buying the Amazon boxes.
I actually did. I bought Adam some honey sticks to help his throat.
I have a game I've yet to play with my wife that I want to play.
Really?
On a day that it's raining and we're not going outside or something like that, and we're inside and we're frustrated or something, I want to play a game, a challenge. Who can order the most ridiculous thing on Amazon for $10 or less?
Love that.
And I just want to see what shows up.
That's good.
Right?
That's good. So kind of like a white elephant, like gag gifts.
Yeah, but I want to know which one of us can pull off the most ridiculous item possible from Amazon for less than $10.
That's good. That's really good.
Right? So I want to
I feel like yours will have to do with beads.
What kind of beads?
You already know, bro.
Something tells me they're made out of silicone. Special beads.
I like that you already knew.
There's only one kind of bead that I like. So we had a lot more data to get into because the inflation data came out, but I think we should wrap the show up on two really interesting points because I think you're really going to like one of them. I want to spend some time on it.
We're doing.
So I have here 3 behavioral economics and market psychology patterns of behavior, which I think are somewhat relevant to the things we're seeing in the economy today. They've clearly been present in in Robert Shiller's research and when he came up with the Case-Shiller Index. And I think you alluded to one of them earlier in the show, FOMO, but certainly the bandwagon effect. Okay. Investors often jump into rising markets because, and I'm quoting here, everyone else is doing it. Ignoring fundamentals as a key driver of bubbles. Right? That is certainly cryptocurrency.
So it was certainly Airbnb.
It's certainly AI.
Mm-hmm.
And this fear of missing out is widely taken advantage of on social media. You want to create a classic example of this?
Yeah.
You don't want to hang out with brokies, Saied.
Brokies.
You don't want to be a brokey, do you?
That sounds terrible. I do not want to be a brokey.
You want to be rich. You don't want to be a brokey.
Yeah, I want to be a richie. I don't want to be a brokey.
Exactly. So why aren't you playing richie games, brokey?
I want to play the richie games. Teach me the richie ways.
I'll teach you for $97.
I mean, that's not bad. I mean,
not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll teach you not how to get rich. I'm going to teach you how to not be a brokey. You want to learn how to get rich. It's a $9,000 course, but you get to talk to me face to face in the flesh.
Okay. I feel like this is worth it though.
I mean,
I see the car you rented sitting right behind you.
How much are you willing to pay to not be broke?
Right. It's sad.
That's the question, though.
So many people got swindled that way.
How much are you willing to pay to not be broke? I'm just waiting for the first guy on social media to come out and be like, my name's Kevin. I'm rich. I can teach you how to be rich.
That's me, Kevin.
Yeah. How much are you willing to pay to not be broke. My course here,
I'm
available to you
Yeah, I'm
for
auctioning.
$25,000.
Yeah. I'm auctioning off 10 slots. How much are you willing to pay?
No. I'm auctioning off 5 slots for $100,000 each.
By the way, hold on. I just found this out about my elementary school that I need to get off my chest.
Oh, the fundraising activities?
No. Fuck. This is some gypsy bullshit, bro. Okay? This is crazy. I just found out there are 3 parking spots at my school, at my kid's school, that they auction off. Okay?
Wait, what?
So that when you come in, you don't have to sit in that long ass line and sit around the roundabout to come pick up your kids. You just come in, and then there's an attendant there that picks up the cones for you to like go through, and you could park your car in one of the 3 spots. And I'm like, what the fuck? And all 3 are taken by 3 different Cybertruck owners. And I'm like, you son of bitches, bro. It's like added insult to injury too, you know? I'm like,
I have so many questions. What?
I'm like, why?
How much?
Yeah, how much? I gotta know.
You don't know?
I got no. Next year I'm putting in a bid.
That's the first question you gotta ask.
Well, I'm putting in. I know. I gotta get on someone on the inside.
It's like a lump sum, one-time payment.
It's a one that they auction it off at the beginning of the year.
Is there a name on it?
I'm like, this is fucking brilliant. This is.
I would love to have my name on it. My name just to be like something ridiculously shaped, like just an emoji, like a middle finger icon or something.
This one?
Yeah. The
hang loose.
Yeah.
Hang loose.
Yeah. The clock.
Right. Oops. Yeah.
Y'all waiting?
Yeah.
Not me.
I was like, what the hell is what is this shit? I just found this out. They're always taken by Cybertrucks. I'm like, dang, these Cybertrucks are these. I made a joke to the principal. I was like, are these reserved for like Cybertrucks only? And they're like, oh no, those are auctioned off. I'm like, what?
Yeah, bro. The school emails, we get those from my son too. The school emails that we get about fundraising activity, like the shit they're doing now, you're like, now you're just being greedy.
It's
like y'all have passed the point of normal, and y'all got to a point of
you guys got these booster thons that they throw.
Yeah, all the time,
okay.
Every week, dude.
It's yours so ours is twice a year.
They did a candy thing today.
The week-long booster-thon, and then if you get your parents to donate X amount of dollars, then you get this present the next day in front of your class.
Yeah, and they show the other kids. It's like, bro, why are you extorting me?
So I literally tell Adam, like, hey, you go to class tomorrow, and you say, I've donated, and my dad's going to buy me all these gifts on Amazon for half the price.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like,
bro.
He wanted a sweatband with a matching, like, head sweatband. I'm like, first of all, like, that's not even cool anymore, bro, right? It doesn't even got an NBA logo on it. What are you doing? Right? I'll buy it for you from the NBA store.
It's Jonas Brothers.
What is this, bro? The Backstreet Boys? What's going on?
My wife went down this path. She was looking at how much teachers make. She went deep.
Yeah.
She was like, financial forensic evidence. Like she was going to the accounting. She's like, this shit doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, baby, calm down.
I need an audit of the books.
Yeah,
I need to see this.
she's hot.
I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna report back on how much they auctioned off these parking spots for because I was furious.
Yeah, we need to know
when I found out about this.
Tell me on the show, and then we'll find out the Cybertruck owners and we'll call them out by name.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you, Steven.
Yeah, I'm coming out. I swear. Next year, if they don't tell me, I'm gonna put out like $100. Does that win it?
$1.
There's no way $100 wins it, right?
Price is not right, bitch. All right, we got 2 more psychological phenomenon to come through here. Number 2, recency bias. So not only do you have a bandwagon effect, but you got a recency bias. People tend to believe recent market trends will continue indefinitely, leading to overconfidence during bull markets.
Like 14 years of artificial interest rate deflation?
It only takes that recency bias and gives people a false factual relative in time to point at and say, this has always worked for me.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it always worked for you because from 18 to 32, you were in probably the most prosperous economy with artificial interest rate deflation ever in history. And you never had to deal with real financial issues. It didn't matter what you did. You could have been an Amazon e-com store seller and make tons of money. And people did.
A lot.
So, yeah, recency bias with the bandwagon effect, that's how social media sells you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've got 5 friends that drive Lambos because they all took my course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what? Oh, you saw the Lambo. You saw it. Yeah. You want one of those, right? Now you're in the bandwagon effect. Plus, you believe this trend's going to continue indefinitely because they all got them and they're never going to lose them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you want one too. Which leads me to, again, loss aversion, the third psychological effect here. Studies show investors feel the pain of a loss twice as strongly as the pleasure of a gain.
Wow. Interesting.
We don't like losing. We are a species that likes to win, but the winning fades. The dopamine from a win fades, but the psychological animus of a loss stays with us until we can prove it wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
The fear often leads to irrational decisions during market corrections. And this plays out in a very interesting way. And you and I have had this conversation about somebody I won't mention the show, saying they have to win. They refuse to consider other options because this has to work out for them. That is the fear. That is the loss aversion. That is the tip of the iceberg before the bad things happen. And if you look at the psychological trends, the bandwagon effect, the recency bias, and the loss aversion, that's boiler room, right?
It is.
That's boiler room psychology. That's the mortgage business psychology that you get in these mortgage telephone call centers. That's all of the multi-level marketing nonsense. That's all of your guru selling online. That's all three of these things being weaponized against you in a way to make you feel like you're part of an in-group, part of an out-group. Okay? If you're in the out-group, you're not on the bandwagon, you're not getting the recency of the bias everybody else is getting in. You see it, but you're being excluded from it.